That standing ovation began in this room, but it echoed far beyond. It crossed continents, it carried the weight of generations, because what stood just now was not only a community, it was Jewish history on its feet. It was Abraham and Sarah who carried the promise of a Jewish future, a covenant that would outlive empires. Moses and Miriam, who led people from bondage to destiny. Queen Esther, who stood with courage when Jewish life was under threat. Herzl, who imagined Jewish sovereignty when the world could not yet see it. Ben-Gurion, who stood at a moment Jewish sovereignty returned to its homeland. That ovation carried all of them: Jewish memory, Jewish resilience, Jewish continuity rising together. Your Excellency, President Herzog, thank you for your words and for your presence here this week. Israel is not peripheral to the Jewish story. It is the centre of its gravity. Jewish life beyond Israel does not replace that centre, it orbits it. Diaspora communities carry Jewish life outward into the world, but always tethered to the same historic and spiritual core. Your presence here reinforces that bond. It reminds this community that we stand with one global Jewish story, bound by responsibility, sustained by peoplehood, and carried by hope. If I may, I want to acknowledge not only the office you hold, Your Excellency, but the way in which you and the First Lady Michal carry it together. You lead with dignity, with humanity, and with a deep sense of responsibility for Jewish communities everywhere. Michal, wow. Your presence stands as a powerful model of Jewish female leadership. You are such a role model. Thank you. Thank you. This visit has meant a great deal to this community, and we are very grateful. I also want to stop for a moment and just reflect and give a vote of thanks to Jeremy Liebler, my friend, and the most incredible leader, advocate and visionary for our community, for bringing tonight together. Thank you. Having just returned from Israel, where I stood alongside representatives from 13 Jewish communities across the world, I was struck by something. No matter what country or the size of the community, the challenges we face are shared. The rise in anti-Semitism, the rise in this hatred, the pressure of Jewish safety, identity, and Jewish continuity. They are not isolated, they are global, and so too must our response. And behind every global challenge are personal stories of courage and survival. It is now my honour to introduce someone who embodies that resilience in the most personal and profound way, a survivor of the Bondi massacre. In the midst of terror, Chavi Bloch Israel shielded her infant son with her own body, sustaining injuries whilst ensuring his safety. In that single act, she embodied the deepest instinct of our people, to protect life, to stand between danger and the next generation. As we do, we are reminded that the word survivor carries deep weight in Jewish history. We are living in a time when the last Holocaust survivors are leaving us, the final witness to humanity's darkest chapter. And yet the story of survival did not end with them. Today we speak of survivors of October 7, survivors of war, survivors of terror in Israel, survivors of violence across diaspora communities, and here in Australia, survivors of the Bondi massacre. It's a word no people wish to inherit so often, and yet, in the Jewish story, survival has never been the end of the sentence. It has been the beginning of what comes next, because Jewish survival has never been about living in fear. It has been about rebuilding, restanding, and reaffirming life again and again. Please join me in welcoming Chavi Bloch Israel.